All right.
Oh, shit. Welcome to another episode of Can We Say That?
Hello. Yes.
So,
Welcome.
stage left. To my stage left in the middle here is Corey.
Hello.
And with us is Ademar on far end.
Hey, Ademar.
And
How's it going, Corey?
this is the motherfucking Christmas episode, right?
Ooh.
We're
Hello.
recording for
Can
Christmas
we
today.
say that?
On Christmas Day,
We
no
Christmas.
families, no nothing, nobody that needs us at all.
Nope.
We're doing
Not
this.
for today. No. Christmas is done.
It's Christmas all day.
Yeah.
I
But
mean, how long are you really supposed to celebrate this? How long can you really open gifts for?
It takes like 10 seconds to open a package, I'm guessing. I don't
And
know.
then like, you know, and first world problems, we're done with it after about an hour.
Throw it in the trash.
Yeah, that's old news.
The whole gift.
It's old news. Yeah. So, well, I guess now it's the first hours you play with the gift, and then like within that hour is how do you set it up for social media to stunt on people?
That's
to
funny.
show them like,
Yeah.
yo, I got the new such and such and
You
such.
guys like
Did
what I
you?
have.
I got that PS5. Did you? No, I did a lot of dirty bitches for this, but
But I got it.
but I got it.
PS5 or the Xbox, the new one. Is anybody planning on getting any of those?
Fuck
I would
no.
like to, but no, I'm not.
Yeah,
gonna spend the money.
personally, me either. I mean, I want it.
I
but
will like
I'm not
next
gonna
year
get it.
maybe when it's.
Yeah.
If it goes down.
This is supposed to be the last one ever. So like
Really?
Nice. This is the last version.
both of them, they sort of said like
Good.
they're like, how much better can you get?
Yeah.
So you put you in the fucking game, like suck
Yeah.
you in there like
That makes
Jumanji.
sense.
Yeah.
Like how much
good.
fucking better can
I
you
think
get?
that's why Steam, it's a computer thing. I don't know if everybody knows about it. Steam got the right idea. They're just like, well, we're just going to do everything through computer. So that way, all we
Fuck
have
that.
to do is just make updates. We don't have to like buy no new consoles, no new
Nice.
nothing.
I see what you're
You
saying.
know what I mean? So it's just kind of
Well,
like,
that's how like I was joking around about Destiny. Like I bought the game Destiny 2. You know, that was $60. You know, right there.
Yeah.
But I've spent like another $90 in fucking different map packs. So the game total is like $150 fucking dollars or some shit, dude. Like
that's how they get you, man.
In-game purchases.
Yeah. No. Because
That's how they get you.
so you get the game, but then like so now they even give you the game free, but you can't play this map with all your friends because
Oh,
you
I see what
didn't
you're
purchase the
saying.
map pack.
Yeah.
And so like you don't get you're still on the old shit, dude. And it's like that's how they get you, man. It's crazy.
I started playing Halo again, and they're not there yet, but they used to be. Back in the day when Halo 2 first came out, and then Halo 3 came out, it was like, all right, if you want to play the really cool maps, give us $20. Otherwise, you'll play all the regular maps.
You know what, dude? The last time I played like some of that video game shit, dude. Turn your mic up a little bit, dude, so you're into it.
Sorry.
So the last time I played, I remember just like looking up. This is before I had my kid, by the way.
Okay.
So I just remember looking up and like, it was light. It's not. It's dark now. I'm hungry. The house is a wreck. I didn't do shit for like fucking 4 hours, bro. I kept
Yeah.
saying, yeah, one more game. And then
Yeah.
next thing you know, dude, like, and then like, I don't know. I just don't feel productive, dude. It's weird because like, not that playing the drums is any more productive.
Yeah, it
Like,
is.
It's not. It's like fucking being like a talented hula hooper.
That's funny. No.
Yeah, but then you got a crew
fucked
with
up.
you. Everybody's playing. You got the
not
bass
getting paid
player.
for it, dude. It's
you got the
not-
guitar player. You guys got a singer or
Okay,
they
so
sing,
you have an
and then
extreme
you make
hobby,
music.
bro.
You get
Like,
to
it's-
record
it's-
it.
it's-
hobby.
You know what I'm saying? That's like me having like me and two other hula hoopers. And we fucking just love to hula hoop and fucking
in
people like that's a waste of time.
synchronized motion.
Yeah, dude. It's like nah, but I'm really passionate about this hula hoop shit.
on video games,
You know
at
what
least
I'm
you
saying?
can play against other people. There's a million other people there.
That are
so
just
you
mean.
That's your. That is.
Especially if you suck.
I was
Nah,
playing
man.
last week. I was playing last
Bro.
week, and some kid was like, "Hey, all right, you guys, let's go get these in words." And I was like, well, let's go." And I didn't immediately quit out. I'm like, let's just play. Hopefully he won't keep talking. And
I'll mute him later.
hopefully
Yeah.
he won't keep talking. Start playing. He calls my name out. Hey man, good job. And I'm like, oh no.
If you only knew. No, I'm just joking.
Oh man, I know I got one of those. Give me a bank loan over the telephone.
So how about we were talking about mutual friends? My cousin Scotty don't.
Nice.
So
yes.
his online Xbox gamer tag was like Gangsta Nip 702.
Yeah.
And
I
so
remember Gangsta Nip.
so
Yeah.
when you see that, I guess people think
It's a girl, right?
Yeah, it's a girl.
Of course, yeah.
So
That's
needless
the
to
first
say,
thing that
he's
came to
getting
my head.
N-bombed left and right, dude.
Ooh, that's
And I'm
no
not
good.
talking about the A. I'm talking about the hard ER, bro. You know what I'm saying?
For fooling us.
And then your boy, our mutual
CJ?
friend, yeah. He's on there like, hey, and
Yeah.
they're like, no, you're cool.
That's man. No one understands the
Wow.
struggle.
He's like, no, you can't say that. They're like, no, we're not talking to you, bro. You're cool.
Nah, kick back, CJ. We got this one.
But that gangster nip, he's a real N-word.
yeah, well, boy, I tell you.
No, man. It's hard, man. With my accent, I hear a lot of the go back to your country shit.
So right off the bat,
it's hard.
We know what you are, what ethnicity
So
you
do
are.
you want to hear something funny? I think it's funny anyways. I don't like saying the hard ER for sure
Yeah.
if you're black.
No.
How do you feel,
You might want to do
Ademar?
that. Yeah, I don't think you should
I'm
do that
on
with
the same
mic,
boat as
bro.
Jimbo
Hey,
is
don't do
that.
that. Don't.
Oh, sorry.
You might get feedback.
I'm so
Seriously,
sorry.
dude. Like,
Oh,
seriously, you're fucking around, man.
it's all right.
All right. Anyways,
I don't like the ER word, by the way. Just throwing it out there so everybody knows.
I don't either, unless you're white or Mexican. I will call a white or Mexican a hard ER in a fucking heartbeat. Oh, all right. No, wait. Not all. I got to feel you out, dude. Like so. if you're-
Again, this is that struggle that no one understands.
This is
But-
the
but
struggle.
continue,
So all right, so like, I've got into it with like a quasi racist white dude, right?
Oh,
And so, I'm feeding it in, bro. So I'm calling them every kike, Jew, fucking nigger there is, and it's so funny to me because I'm like, whatever, you fucking nigger, and he's like, I'm not black, and I'm like, obviously, I know you're not black.
That's
Yeah.
I see you getting mad, so guess what? I'm gonna keep digging into this N-word here. And I did it with a Mexican dude one time, dude, and he was so fucking, oh, hey, I'm not fucking, I ain't black. Yeah, whatever, nigger. He got so fucking mad, dude. It's so funny to me.
Isn't that crazy? Like how people just like stereotype it into like a race.
But see-
What that word means,
But
it could mean
you
anything
don't
to
know, like, when
anybody.
you say it to a black dude, it's different because they're like, it's more exhausting. Like, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not. So it's not the same effect, dude. Like, yeah, they
No,
get
yeah.
mad, but like, it's not the same. It's more like a tiring. Like, oh man, I'm dealing with this fucking shit. And like, but the white and black dudes, when you say it to them, it's just funny because like, they're like, I'm not black. I'm like, clearly, I'm not colorblind.
yeah.
face to face.
Yeah, dude. But I see you getting mad, dude. And
So I'm gonna keep doing it. Yeah.
They keep pushing that.
Like if
that
I was
button,
gonna,
that's not
if you
my
were,
color.
if you did get mad at that, like I wouldn't keep pushing the issue. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? It wouldn't be like,
even online, my grandma, she plays baccarat
really?
online.
Wow.
And she
you were gonna say
so
Call of
they just no, that's funny. They
brave.
out there killing them.
Hey, Call of Duty.
But they'll type that shit because she's
What?
she's Baton Rouge lady, I think it is.
Oh, okay.
And so once again, going off
it's
of the
the
name,
avatar.
just like you're
Yeah, you
saying,
don't
yeah.
think
nothing. Yeah.
So they're all just typing to each other, but still, she ran into that online racism, and she was like talking to me about it, like,
That's
"Can
the
you
worst.
believe?" And I was like, I've watched her play that game. I lived with her for 2 years, so I watched her play that. I went to sleep at, let's say, 11 and woke up for work, and that bitch would still be playing because she sleeps weird out.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah.
mean? So I'm like, yeah, dude, you're a gamer. And so
Yeah,
unfortunately, welcome to the struggle. That's that life right there.
Yeah, the internet's full of assholes.
She would be getting into
Yeah,
games,
but
like she'd be
but
like,
the
people aren't
assholes fit in.
playing, like they're not. This guy's just fuck. This guy, this is obviously a kid. She'd be getting
Yes.
mad at the computer, like, yeah, dude, you're going through it right now. You're completely going through it right now.
but it's funny because most of the racist ones, they're not really imaginative. You know what I'm saying? So they say, you know, the couple racist ones, you're like, oh, all right, but that's all they got. You know
No,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
because I remember when I was playing like the original Call of Duty 2 when it first came out for the 360.
Oh, that was the
My
one. Modern
friend-
Warfare, right?
No, Call
Oh.
of Duty 2. Just
So it's a
Call
old
of Duty
school
2.
World
Old
War-
school, yeah, World War
Oh,
II.
fuck
This guy I had made friends with, he was from New Zealand, and like every time I would play with him, he was really good. We would always win. And then some American dude was just all like, "Where are you from?" He's like, "I'm from New Zealand," and he just started making fun of him, like, "Go shave some sheep, you fucking sheep shaver," like shit like that.
Yeah.
It was just kind of like, what? Motherfuckers always find something about you and just throw it out there, lay it all on the table.
So you know,
That's just
we had
internet gaming,
a
I
time
guess. I don't know.
difference.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
A time difference, and Scotty told used to play with the motherfuckers in England. It would like, yeah, don't you suffer from that disease, gingivitis? Like he would just start clowning, bro. Like he would love it, bro. Like it was just final fucking. It was
Oh man.
yeah, dude, just great.
Man.
You know what? I did that one time. I was playing Call of Duty, and I started talking shit about Utah. I was like, fucking Utah, fucking Mormons, all whites, and this, that, and the other. And this kid was just quiet. And then all of a sudden, he was just like, hey, where are you getting your information from?
Nice.
And I was like, you know what? I'll be 100% honest with you, bro. Like, since you're calling me out, this is all stereotypes that I just heard of. I live in Vegas, so we're like right next door.
What's your
so
gamer
like,
tag? What's your
yeah,
gamer
I
tag?
just
What's your gamer tag?
bored sober.
Yes, I remember now.
Yeah.
Yes.
And so he was like, yeah, because I'm Hispanic and I live up here. It's nothing like you're talking about. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, everything you're saying is like not true. It's like, hey, well, you know, some stereotypes exist. And, you know.
Matter of fact, the Latino no.
I remember one time I was in, my friends were nice enough to let me in their group because I sucked. Like my name was Bored Sober, but they called me Straight Bullet because I couldn't hit shit. And one of the guys on there was talking shit to me one time. And I remember cutting the mic and I was like, hey, does this motherfucker live in town?
Oh, you immediately.
And I talked to one of the homies that let me in.
Yeah.
And they were like, nah, he's from like whatever. I was like, oh, all right. And I didn't say, you know, I left it at that.
Nice.
And I guess the next day when I wasn't playing on the team, they're like, hey, you know that homeboy was about to come to your house. Like, what? Pay this motherfucker a little visit. Shit.
Wow.
Like, hey, bro, you can't be talking shit to me online, bro. Like, you hurt my feelings.
Holy shit. Dude.
Thor, he's online again. He's making fun of me again.
You remember Jay and Silent Bob? Are you Boo Boo Kitty Fuck 992? Did you tell us that we can eat a dick and that we ain't shit?
Yep. Bam.
Fuck you.
Kick the shit out of him, yeah.
I have on my notepad today to talk to Ademar about acupuncture.
Acupuncture. I had that done recently. Just yesterday, actually.
Nice.
And it was actually a pretty funny story because Jimbo was supposed to come with me.
Jimmy, where were you at?
I was trying to pose as a gay lover and a school doc like a fuck, I can't even talk. Like a student.
Yeah,
like
an
a
art
documentary,
student.
yeah,
Yeah.
making a documentary.
Yeah.
And I was gonna come in with my phone that has like a fucking Cookie Monster sticker on the back,
Yeah.
dude.
You do have Cookie
Yeah,
Monster?
legit, dude. And be like, oh, I'll fix this in post editing.
I actually called it in ahead of time.
Cause I called, he was like, are you gonna come? I'm like, hey, I just thought about it. With COVID and everything, like, and just the way everybody sues everybody,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're not gonna let me film this
I follow.
on my
I follow.
high-powered camera.
Yeah, no.
And he was like, are you sure, bro? Like, maybe we should just go. I'm like, maybe you should call
Yeah.
and ask
So,
permission.
You
So,
said you called it.
I called it in ahead of time, like an hour or because I called you like around 9:30, and then I called it in, and I was like, "Oh, is it okay if I could bring someone with me?" And they're like, who do you mean? Like your wife or something? I was like, no. I was,
No.
I was like,
My life coach.
I was like, he's an art student and he's making a documentary about Bell's palsy, and he
Right.
and he has to document it to see
Right,
like
he
if
went the wrong
acupuncture
angle.
actually helps with Bell's palsy.
Right.
And then they were all like, the first thing out of his mouth
You
was,
should have said,
absolutely not. And I was like, oh, okay. And I just left it at that. I was
you
like,
should have
okay.
said, my
I didn't even try to argue it.
my
or
heterosexual life
anything.
mate wants to hold my hand
So,
and
yeah.
protects me.
and possibly film.
Yeah, but after that, I ended up going. I get there, and I fill out paperwork. I go into the room, and they put me in a bed with a hole there, like a massage chair, kind of. It was up against the wall, so like only one side of me was showing, I guess.
A hole for your face.
Yes, and the lady, the doctor, has like a pole, like a wooden pole. And then she's like,
Oh,
she
right.
sticks the pole in the hole, and she's like, just put
Pole
your
in the
head in
hole.
there, and she stirs it. She's like, just put your head in there, and then we'll get started. I'm like, all right. So they told me to take my shirt off, so I did. I go in there, I put my head down, and they put the cups on the back, You know what I mean?
To take the poison out, like
Or
to suck
yeah, the
out the
toxins
poison?
or whatever.
Okay.
I still have the marks on my back. Do you guys want to see
You have
them?
the circles? Hell yeah!
Yeah,
I wanna
okay.
No.
see that.
We'll post it afterwards.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I'll let you
goddamn
guys see
stud.
it just
Yeah,
for the
yeah, yeah.
reaction.
I've only
Hercules,
seen this on like
fuck.
NCIS or something.
You guys see it?
Burped
Yes.
on the mic. Dude, that looks like a fucking that bodybuilder shit.
Yeah. So
wanna do
they
that.
put the cups on, and at first I felt really uncomfortable, but after a while it like put me to sleep. They put a heat lamp right on top of it, so it gets really hot. But after a while, they come in, they take it off. I get up, I'm like, oh, is that it? They're like, no, take your pants off. And I was just like, wait, what? Like, take my pants off? And they're like, you're not wearing underwear? And I'm like, I'm wearing underwear. It's like, take your pants off. So I'm
Then
like,
what's your deal?
yeah, there's like two.
rock hard
two
right
ladies.
now.
There's two ladies in there, two like old ladies, and I'm just like,
you just made their
are you
day.
guys gonna leave the room? And they're like, no. So I just take my pants off and I lay down face up, and they just start.
That's the way we.
They just
Oh, it's face down, ass up. My bad.
they just start sticking needles in my forehead and in my side of my face, on top of my head, and like it's not like I don't know if you guys ever had like a piercing to where like they put a little tube in there and they stick like with the nose piercing, they just put this tube in there and they just stick the needle all the way through. But this time she just like flicked it onto me, like onto my skin. So it wasn't even like an accurate measurement on how deep it went. They just flick it on there. They put it on my head, on the side of my face, on my chest,
Bro, they're
on
Asian,
my
don't worry
belly
about it.
button.
They're
on
Asian,
my-
right?
On both
Were
legs.
they Asian?
Yes.
No worries.
On both legs, like on my thighs, on my heels. But I will admit, like it felt kind of good as I was laying there because they would play like river music, like kind of like river going down the
Babbling brook and
stream.
shit.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
And I did fall asleep a few times, and then they came in and once after an hour, and they took the needles out, and then they just like did this over my body.
With their hands?
Yeah, with their hands.
Hold on, now. We're talking Arizona.
Dragon Ball Z shit.
Yeah, we're talking Arizona. What's that called? When they just use magic and stones?
I don't know what it was.
Oh,
But they did the
chakra?
whole.
Holistic magic.
Yeah.
I need some Mr. Miyagi shit. Rub your hands
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Touch me.
Like
dude.
wax on, wax off over my body, and then like that was it. They were like, "All right, you could come in next Saturday." I was
Hell
like,
yeah.
"Okay."
Yeah, I'd be like, next Saturday,
Did
I want
all
to hear that
three of
real
them-
Chinese.
Did all three
wanna
of
hear
them
this
wave their
bullshit.
hands over you all
No,
at
no, no.
once?
It was just the lady that was pulling the needles out. She was
Okay.
just going like,
No
no.
way.
After she pulled each needle out, she went like this. It was weird.
Long,
Like I never experienced that.
long as a sword, stiff as a board, you start,
This nigga floated off the fucking counter and shit. Got in his
start
pants.
crafting up into the
Yo, that's a $20 tip, no problem. Here you go.
So yeah, that was my experience with the whole acupuncture thing. Which after I got down in my underwear, I was kind of glad that Jimbo was not there.
I totally would have been standing there creepy, like, no, slower.
Yeah, I could just imagine. I could just imagine Jimbo in the corner with his phone looking
Oh, we're
at me.
definitely filming. We're definitely filming.
Yeah.
Cause I know he's gonna be phased down. Like, dude, I wonder if he's still filming. I'm like, dude, don't worry about it. We got great
You're
footage.
doing good. You're doing good, buddy. You're
Your
doing.
ass cheeks are twitching great, bro. Like, it looks phenomenal.
So weird. So
You're
when you
so
say-
smooth.
So it's you touching him and shit.
Like I'm tripping on E and shit. Ah. You don't work out?
When they put the jars on you, those jars had candles in them, yeah. And
I
that's
don't
what
know.
was
I didn't look at him.
Yeah.
I was face down already when
I
they
imagine
started
they
putting
had
them on.
candles in them, and that's what sucks the helps to suck the poison.
So I don't know,
out.
man.
I don't
I
know.
seen. You ever seen an On Bach movie? They had like little glass jars, and they like heat them up.
Yeah.
And it fucking there's
You
no
just
candles.
make the jar
and
itself
and it
hot.
just sucks it up.
Yeah, same.
Dude.
Okay.
And 'cause,
Yeah.
like I guess it's bodybuilders do that shit to get like knots and shit out. Like I
Yeah,
want
I
to do it,
heard.
but I'm just fucking
Yeah.
cheap.
I heard it's
I'll-
taking the
I'll
toxins
show.
out, like you said.
I'll show you a picture. It's not the best picture. I look retarded every day anyway, but yeah, those were all the needles that were in my face.
Oh, you
What's-
gotta post that.
What's the Hellraiser guy?
Yeah. Pinhead. Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
Gnarly.
that's it.
You should next time you go in, if you paint your face all white, like, here, I'm trying to get this
Shave my
picture.
head like all the way down to the skin. Yeah.
We got another one. Do you plan on going back?
I kind of want to. Honestly, it was actually kind of relaxing.
I was
You
jealous.
sound
I
like
want to
you
go.
fell Yeah, no.
It actually was.
How
I
much
fell
was it?
asleep like 3 times.
Did
I
your,
woke
did your
up.
insurance cover that or what?
That's what, that
uh,
was
most-
one of
that
my
the next
dumb
one?
questions. Yeah.
Motherfuckers.
Most insurance cover them, but like I just started with this new job, so I don't have insurance.
Right.
But it was like $65 to
Out of pocket?
Yeah, out of pocket.
Nice.
So
I say we do it anyways.
I think
It's
once
like,
I
hey,
get
we want to do it, but we all want to hold hands.
Yeah.
Once
I get insurance, I think it will be covered. But
It's for
other than
support.
that, I don't know. Yeah.
Don't you judge me.
Us?
Hey, can you guys bring in 3 beds into one room and we all
Hey,
hold hands?
so I was telling somebody about the day. All right, so you used to live with me back in the day, right?
Correct.
So I was telling someone how we went to the grocery store because we were shopping for the house.
Yes.
And we ran into a high school friend,
One of the-
like
yeah.
a mutual like
Okay. I don't know if we
acquaintance.
can say everyone.
And so like he knew Corey more than me, but we knew it was both.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
and so he was like, yeah, dude, I'm here with my buddy shopping for a barbecue. And Corey, without missing a beat, was like, yeah, we're shopping for the house. Like, just like, and I'm holding the cart like, yeah, what up?
Yo.
And so dude looked at us like, together?
Yeah. That's it. He pointed between he did the tennis.
And we didn't even acknowledge what was going on until after we walked away. Like, oh, fuck, that dude thinks we're gay now, bro.
God damn it! Wait a
Queers.
minute. No, wait a minute. Wait.
Go back, homie. Hey, nah.
When I say the house,
No, no,
I
no,
mean
going to a
an
barbecue,
house.
right?
No,
It's going to be bitches?
that's what I'm into. That's what I like.
into. Not this motherfucker.
I do tell
he's
people that it's Alpha House. Living at Jimbo's house will change you. I went in an innocent, frail young man, recruit, signed up at 18, right out of high school. I came out
He
with a
loved it.
backbone.
I could imagine. Like I could imagine living with Jimbo and just having fun. I don't
I
know.
came out with a backbone.
He loved it, dude.
I've
He-
only kept going since.
He felt
then.
like, you know, like one of those cops that went undercover.
That's great. That's awesome. That is
He felt like
awesome.
deep cover for the longest time. And he's like, any minute one of these guys is gonna figure me out. I'm like, there's nothing to figure out, bro. Like we're not that bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, there's some sketchy motherfuckers here and there. Just, you know, kind of avoid those guys. A couple of these guys do little weird drugs here. Kind of avoid them.
For any of you
But-
that have not lived the life of where you're sleeping in a room and there's a punk band next door practicing, and then and you just fall asleep. You can just sleep right through it.
Yeah.
That's something that you only see in
Even
movies.
with-
I like to brag. It's a
Even when they're
small
practicing
thing,
in the next
but
room.
Yeah.
Wow.
Right next.
I
door.
don't know how they
So
did it. I
the
thought for
room
sure
next
he's gonna be like,
door
yo, you need to drop
the
rent.
old studio. It was my room, and they just practice every whatever day of the week.
You would just sleep through it.
I
Yeah.
thought for sure he's like, yo, man, you need to lower this rent, bro. I can't.
Dude,
Y'all
living
horrible.
in that house was great.
You're all horrible.
I
It
bet
was
if I was single, I would live with Jimbo.
It
Honestly,
was
I'd be like,
great.
fuck it, why not?
It was a
I-
wonderful
He's got a
experience.
drum set. I got a
I think
guitar.
it
Why
was
not?
it was like kind of way lame.
So-
like
so-
for
Really?
being a punk rock,
Yeah.
fucking like it should have been way more shenanigans.
There was way more shenanigans. I woke up one morning, made myself breakfast, sat down to make my breakfast. Jimmy was like, "What are you doing? You're making yourself breakfast? Hey, bro, now that you live with people, you gotta start thinking globally. You can't just be thinking singular like you're selfish." I was like, "This motherfucker."
Like I made extra eggs. You
Yo,
want
thank
some?
you. He's telling me to make him breakfast right now as a professional.
As a
Yo, wait a minute.
Professional
what?
courtesy.
Yo, you're not gonna add salt and pepper on that? What?
Yo,
I'll add my own salt and pepper, but at least offer like, yo, I'm making eggs. Do you want some eggs?
sir, you don't have the right to speak to me like that right now. I don't know what sort of agreement we all have.
What are you
but,
talking about? I like eggs. I'm
I have,
hungry.
Yeah,
I
right.
Every
have,
time I'm in the kitchen, you eating all the motherfucking eggs.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I also have. That's where I was introduced to Alpha Brain, and we were talking about fast food.
I like
Yeah,
that
hold
shit,
on, real quick. I've been following the story of the monoliths.
dude. You gotta talk in the mic.
You guys know the monoliths? The shit that came up in the Utah desert? The monoliths. Have you ever seen 2001 in the Space Odyssey?
No.
No? Oh.
It's
Have
horrible.
you?
I know of it, and I know it sucks.
Okay,
and
but
it's
you know
boring.
that monolith at the end of the movie or whatever?
How do you know this shit?
Where all the
dude?
monkeys-
Hold on, before we go any further,
Hold on.
this motherfucker, dude. Okay, dude. All right, so I know everybody on like social media follows some bullshit, dude. Okay, and so
I'm ready.
this nigga's on Instagram. I was like, what do you follow? He said, well, I follow Fox 5. I didn't know these people had fucking Instagram, dude.
follow
Fox 5, CNN, and some fucking other. I'm like, they got news on Instagram? Like, all the news I know is from, like, one of my conspiracy homies, like, yo, the cops did this today. I'm like, oh, that shit really happened? Like,
Can't believe it.
look, dude, I'm telling you, like, when George Floyd died, I didn't realize it was a big deal until the fucking white dude from Anti-Flag posted. I'm like, oh shit, it must be a big thing if the white guys are posting it.
That's
Like, you know,
That's funny.
in the black community, they've always been posting these guys been getting killed by the
Yeah.
cops.
Yeah,
But you
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
I don't even get that.
But when the white dude posted, it must be a real deal.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, I just don't follow fake news on.
I mean, I guess it's fake news. It turned out it was being fake news because the monolith supposedly was like this space fucking thing that aliens put in or whatever. So it turned out they
Are
found
we the
something in
aliens?
Utah. No, they weren't.
Oh, that fucking thing. I know what you're talking.
Yeah, yeah.
I saw the headline.
Yeah, yeah. They found it in Utah, and then like a few days later, it was gone. And then next thing you know, they found the next one in fucking Romania, I believe it was. And then next thing you know, a few days after that, it was gone.
What is this thing again? I'm
It's
sorry.
it's a monolith. It's kind of like
have
this
to Google
metal
that shit,
sheet
nigga.
that goes up like a triangle or
like, and
square.
there was like monkeys jumping around.
No,
this
in the
movie?
movie it was, but in real life, like
So it's
from
like
what
a
we
big
saw now,
stone coming
like-
up
no,
out
it's
of
not
the ground.
stone. It's like a metal sheet.
Yeah, like that's like your car key, a monolith, motherfucker, monolith. You know
Well,
what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
know
You
how to
know?
explain
You know what I'm saying?
it.
Like shit, your car.
Type it in, Google it.
I am.
Google that
monolith.
shit, bitch.
N-O.
Hold
Okay,
on, we might
so-
have to talk about it on the next one, dude.
Hold
let's
on, hold
you
on,
want to take
hold
a
on.
break? No.
Hold
All
on,
right,
let me
let's
just
go.
finish
All
this
right,
real
go
quick.
ahead.
It's kind of funny to me because it was found in Romania, and a few days after that, it was gone. And then the third time that it popped up, it was in I believe it was in Northern California
Is this
or
all-
somewhere in California.
Is this all the same?
Yes, it was the same, but it's different monoliths
It's
because
so,
different people.
So for
yeah,
everyone
that.
listening, it's spelled Monolith.
Yes.
Continue.
And then the after I stopped following it is when they found it in California, and then I guess there was a news break or whatever of some kids going to it and breaking it down. They knocked it down, they opened it up, they tore it up. I never watched the video, but I read about it, and then they said,
If it's
we
kids, it's on
don't
you."
want illegal aliens from space or from Mexico. I mean, like, I didn't hear it. I didn't hear it, but that's how I heard it in my head when I read it, and it just made me laugh.
Like
And
a
I'm like,
bad
all right,
ho-
well, this
a
is
bad
fake.
hillbilly dub over shit, dude. Like the kids didn't even say that; they were just vandalizing shit. Like, we don't want your kind around here.
No, but that's how I read it, and I was just all like, oh, dude, this is funny. It turned out to be like just art shit, I guess. I don't know.
Okay, so somebody's just doing
Yeah,
this,
just some
putting them up.
art. It was supposed to be art, I guess. I don't know.
Nice.
But that's what made me laugh. I don't know. It's just kind of funny.
We are
Hold
at.
on, what the fuck is-
But yeah, I guess I don't know. You guys said you guys haven't seen that movie 2001: Space Odyssey.
I heard of it,
It
but
came out like
it's
in
dude,
'75.
Yeah,
I
but
think it was.
it's all silent. It fucking sucks.
Yeah, it's kind of boring, but the ending was kind of cool, I guess, because
So
it's
fast forward to
supposed
the
to
ending.
like represent. I don't know. This is what I got from it. It's probably not true, but like, I guess it's supposed to be like the advancement of our evolution species, because I guess we came from monkeys. And they saw the monolith. They all ran around it, beating it, just trying to figure out what it was. And I guess from that perspective of what the monolith was, is what we
You know what?
evolved as
I'm
a
fucking
species.
dumb.
I guess.
thought
I
the
don't know.
monolith was a fucking. What is that?
That's
fucking,
what I got from it.
I thought the monolith was just a fucking a natural way for the sun to fucking tell time.
Oh no, that's
the
called
time
clock.
clock?
that's called something else.
I don't know.
I don't know the name of it either.
don't
Not
know
from
the
the
name
top
of
of
it.
my head.
We're gonna end
all right.
this little segment on that, and we're gonna do some research
Yeah.
on our ignorance.
All right,
And
well,
my
everybody,
ignorance.
this has been. Can we say that?
Can we say that this is going to be episode 19 because we fucked
19.
and lost the last one.
Yeah.
So if this one works out, this will be episode 19, and there might be a part 2, or we
And
might
as-
just make the next one.
And as
20.
you all know, it's been Jimbo,
Pussy.
Corey, and Ademar, and we all have American Gladiator nicknames now. So
Oh, yeah,
tune
that's
in,
what you were talking about when Corey
tune
wasn't
in
around.
Nice.
to hearing what it was or what they are.
Nice.
What are we draft already?
Have a good night,
Can
everybody.
we say that gmail.com and can we
know
say
the
that
rest.
underscore on Instagram? Whatever. Bye.
Yes. Goodbye.